Counter Attack podcast with myself, Daps.
Spence.
Michael subbed in for the one and only.
Lamin.
Shout out
2
Lamin.
weeks on the trot.
Where is he? Is he in the country?
Yeah, he's in the country.
No, Lamin's he's probably on a plane somewhere, bruv. But shout out Lamin.
He takes a plane from Gillingham to
No, chopper. He come on the chopper. He definitely on the chopper. From Kent to London. I was in the air for 20 minutes.
I think I spotted him at Windsor.
Hey, listen, he was in the air for 20 minutes. He was definitely at that wedding on Saturday.
Trust me. I think he was the one preaching.
Mate.
What's going on, Spence? How are you?
I'm just living, man. Need to shave my beard.
So look at mine. It's not like yours, but look at mine.
Yours is fine.
No,
I'm
it's
talking about.
not. He's not usually like that though.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I normally cut my hair every week.
I used to do that.
Yeah,
So did I. Then I had to start paying rent. What did I give it? It was either roof on my head or no hair on my head.
Yeah, nah.
You're alright though. You ain't got no hair now, so.
I'm trimming it down this weekend. Michael, how are you?
Same old man. Another day at work. Half term in
Yeah.
48 hours.
Oh, what, you just half time this week?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's needed.
Oh, boy.
Then it's the last term until summer, like 5 or 6 weeks till summer.
Yeah. Buzzing. Can't wait, bruv.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking to enjoy the summer, you know. I'm looking to really enjoy it.
Mate, World Cup. When's that kick off?
14th June.
Wow.
Oh, is it 14th?
Is it? Oh, that's soon.
Yeah, soon, bruv.
That's real soon.
Yeah, of course. Oh, let me just put it out there as well. If anyone out there, you probably don't, but if anyone collects the stickers,
Oh, flip's sake.
the Panini ones, World Cup 2018 Russia. If you collect them, just DM me or let me know, because like I collect them. It's something that I do, and I got some doubles, but it's peak going primary schools and trying to swap in it. It looks a bit mad.
Don't come to my school.
You see, man's trying to keep that DBS looking pure. So
Listen, don't
if there's
come
any
to my
adults
school.
out there and they want to do some swapsies, like just shout man up.
But you know I got stickers.
I know you have. We're gonna do our thing.
Cool. I thought you were just trying to.
You know, adults, you know.
No, it's the love
Yeah.
of the game, man. I love this game.
It's not.
I love this game.
It's not,
What
it's
is this
not
the
part of
first
game.
one you've collected?
Not in my life.
No, like that
Since
you've got
since I'm an adult. Yeah.
for real.
How come you're collecting this one? Just copying Spence?
No, do you know what it was? My copying.
They were giving it out for free.
Don't gas it.
That's how it started.
They were giving it out for free, innit? And I told my boy to pick one up for me. Then I went to his house and his daughter's like, "Oh, Uncle Mike, here's your book." So I opened it and there were stickers in there. So, you know, it kind of got me on the way. I was a bit gassed.
You know, I paid for mine, innit? My book. I go shop when I know it's coming close to World Cup or Euros. I'm in the shop every day, and I see it.
Just waiting for
Bought it straight away, and then they're just giving them for free.
When I was younger, I used to go every week to the shop. Like,
Yeah, pocket money.
It's
go get
better
some
now
stickers.
because you know you're an adult.
Yeah.
I'll go shopping,
Yeah,
like
but
Iceland or something. I'm
he's-
getting bits for the kids,
He's spending £20 on stickers.
Yeah,
nah,
but
you are not spending £20.
but it's my money, innit?
You thought it was better? He's spending money on stickers.
How much do you
man.
think he spent on stickons when you was doing it?
Yeah, but he didn't spend
Not
£20
at one time.
At a
Not
time.
£20 at a go.
Yeah, because you wasn't working.
No wonder why you got everything. Why would you have everything? You're spending
Nah,
£20
You know, you meant to do it like buy them weekly
Yeah.
or something. This guy's buying them daily.
No, but that was the first load that I've bought, so I've done £20. Do you get
Oh,
me?
is it? Ah, fair enough.
That's
so
what
you
I'm
not bought any
saying.
since?
No, but listen, you know when I get money, do you know the only thing I spend on the kids and my missus, and then I save. That's all I
fair
do.
play.
You know
So-
what I mean? I
so
don't
if
even
you-
really buy clothes on that.
So if you want to spend £100 on stickers,
If I want to do that, I'll do that, bro.
I mean, if the kids don't eat for a week, who cares?
But the kids will always eat. What?
you moving like a certain man.
But man needs. But man
We'll
needs.
tell
to
your
get
friend. It's a peak.
that. That's peak still. But
very
yeah, no, man needs them stickers.
Yeah,
Alright,
no.
cool. Yeah, guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing. On YouTube, Acast, Twitter on the counter attack for Instagram, iTunes, SoundCloud. Yeah, man, keep the feedback coming. Shout out that guy that got at you, Spence. I swear,
Noir.
did someone get at you over this?
Something noir.
What did he say? He said something.
What about big up the anniversary and that?
Oh yeah. Big up me. I was gonna post something as well.
Shout out.
No, it's not official
It's
Friday.
Friday, yeah.
It's Friday, yeah.
When this comes out on Friday.
Alright, cool. Well, V, when you're listening, happy anniversary, baby. 6 years. She'll see this on Friday, innit?
Do
So.
you want to say a little more?
Shall I edit this so you got a little snippet?
For that,
Yeah.
it's up to you.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no, dude, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
I've already got a bit that I was gonna put on the counter attack.
For real?
I might just put that. Yeah, from last week.
Yeah, do that then.
Yeah.
But no.
It's funny as well, but
What about her? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, shout her out, bro. You know what I mean? She's we got one day at a time, like I always say, man. But 6 You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah, proper
big stuff.
proper relationship goals.
nah, it's-
Yeah. No, I hate all that stuff. Like relationship
Every time
goals.
I've said that to him,
Goals.
that's his reaction.
Listen, do you know what? I'm
Every
glad you said
time.
that. I'm gonna use it now from now.
Every time I say
I'm gonna
that,
rinse it.
Imagine, because you see pictures of like, you know, like nonsense things like
Nonsense.
Jay-Z and Beyonce,
Goals.
like looking at a fucking a guitar and those relationship goals. It's like we don't even know their relationship, bruv. You know what I mean?
He got battered in the lift.
Tucked in, bruv.
That ain't the type of relationship I'm trying
Man's
to
not,
be
I
in.
ain't trying to be
You know
in
what I'm
that, bruv. Still, getting
That's not
tucked
my
in.
goal. That's not my goal.
Yeah,
Not even by the missus, by the sister, you know.
yeah, it's like,
Now imagine your missus' sister kicking off for you.
I'm battering you.
Allow it.
Not even like I held her up and it was a thing like she
No,
banged
she
me up.
banged you up.
you couldn't even give her a little shake.
Nothing. Little jab in the ribs. Not that I would do that, or have done that, or anything like that. But
Yeah, we ain't got a lot of time today. This is gonna be a quick one.
just crack on.
Yeah, so guys, keep liking, subscribing, all of that jazz. Where should we start? Unai.
Yeah, well, yeah, got
Aye.
your appointment in now.
Unai. And you know what's funny? You're a bit of a, what's that thing when someone sees something happening?
Nah.
Don't give him that.
No.
I know what you're gonna say, Oracle, but no.
That's it, a bit of Oracle.
I said
Why you?
Oracle.
No.
That's
straight
someone-
in at the height.
That's what someone
Yeah,
that
no,
sees
but
something.
you know, you usually make your way up to that.
Do you know
So,
why? Because remember we were talking about we were talking about managers.
When
like,
we was
top
was
tier.
talking about Zidane and stuff.
Yeah, who's
if
top
he
tier
does the
manager,
three.
blah blah blah.
Mm.
And no one threw Unai Emery, and then you were like, yeah, but obviously Unai Emery, what is he then? Blah blah blah. And now look, he's our manager. I'm actually proper chuffed about that, you know.
Yeah, I'm happy, definitely happy. But like as I said, it's still like it's a step in the right direction. I feel like we're like imagine this is the road, and we're trying to get over up here. Like the wheels are off and everything, and we're clean on the side here.
Yeah.
Like we're taking a step to get back on the direction to get to where we need to go. But it's a long. We still got a long way to go.
It's still a long way to go, but I feel like we actually have a manager that can actually help ease that and make it quicker. Imagine Wenger was still there.
I'm just happy.
Imagine an Arteta who also like you said. Imagine it's a big road. Not only has he got to get us up there, you're asking Arteta to put the wheels on the car.
Yeah, for real.
Do you get what I'm saying? At least we've got someone who's ready to.
But I heard you see Arteta he wasn't up for it because they were something about he wouldn't be solely in charge of like transfers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And he was like,
Man,
nah, I'm not
we've
really
got a
up
new
for that.
structure. I've not really read too much into the structure, but we've got a new structure, innit?
Yeah, it's a bit mad. Because even when they announced it, they didn't even like it's not.
They say manager.
Yeah,
they say
head coach, which is a
Oh,
bit.
is it?
You see what I'm
So
saying?
he's not beating the players in.
No, I feel like he might have.
He might have his say,
he might
but
have a say,
But I think
I
there's
don't
still
think
going to be a
he's-
strong.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think he's getting. That's interesting.
But the only thing that I'm happy about, because I mean, even at PSG, I think it was kind of similar. They were bringing in some players.
They've got their DOFs and everything over there, innit? Wow.
I mean, even the only thing I'm happy with is because, like I've always said it as well. Like I don't like the board and everything else. Like, there's always politics at the club, but for me, Wenger tactically was just past it.
Yeah.
So on the training pitch, like the board and all them people there don't come and try and coach the players we've got. You see what I'm saying? So if Eme-rates coming in and like
And
from what
bringing
I've
all his
been
backroom stuff.
reading, yeah, he's bringing in all his own stuff that he had at Sevilla and PSG. He was going in detail about each Arsenal player and how he can improve them and this, that, the other. So if you tactically know that about the players and you're prepared to get us in shape on the pitch, then you might not get all the signings you want, or they might bring in a couple man. But
Yeah.
if he can get us to play and get us
And just
defending
make us,
for a
just
start.
make us difficult to beat.
What would you guys be happy with?
I'd
next
be
season?
happy with top 4. You know
In
what?
terms of
And-
finishing.
and this is me being totally honest. Yeah, obviously I want top 4. If we finish 5th, I'll be like, but we've got so far to go that if we finish 5th, I reckon that's an improvement.
Fifth
for us.
and no cups, or fifth and a cup, or
No,
just
fifth and a cup.
I
Fifth and a cup. But obviously I want Champions League, innit?
yeah, of course.
I don't think we'll get Champions League. I think it's
What even
But-
for Europa?
No, exactly. And this is the thing. And this is the
Tell
thing.
them-
Someone said.
yeah. I think that's the only way.
I
for me
read somewhere
personally.
as well that one thing that that the board liked about him was the fact that we're not in Champions League, and I don't know how true this is, isn't it? But because of his know-how with Europa League,
Yeah,
it'll be an easy route back into.
kind of
Champions
makes
League too
sense.
as well.
So what do you reckon? They got him here for like a 2-year stint or something like that?
I heard his contract's 2 years.
Really?
3, I think.
Is it 3 years? Oh,
But I don't know if I read that when it was rumours or if I read that
yeah.
on the official. But I mean,
I'm just happy, bro. And
I don't think like I've written it off personally.
What's that?
Yeah.
Like as in no, as in we're gonna win a cup. We're gonna finish top four. I don't think we'll finish top
I just
four.
want to see improvement, basically. I just want to see that we're heading in the right direction. Do you get what I'm saying?
I got a feeling that it's gonna go quite well for you, though. I don't know. I just got this
You know what it is?
feeling.
I can't allow myself to think like that.
Do you know what? Yeah, of course.
I can't allow myself to think, because if I start thinking like that,
yeah,
you get me? I'll just be like DT and them, man. And then 3 weeks in,
Yeah,
I'll
you're
flip and
going
start
mad.
bashing him. Start bashing him 3 weeks in.
No. I've got a feeling. I don't know. I just got this feeling that it'll be better for you lot this time around. I just feel, yeah, you got the dead wood and that, but it's what is it really? 4 or 5 players?
Yeah, but the thing is, we're not going to get rid of 4 or 5 players in one transfer window.
2.
And on top of that, you have to bring in
As well.
the players. But
two could leave,
hopefully
2
he's
come
got
in.
sense, and I don't know. I just hope that this new board are balanced enough to see that where the problems are,
But-
and then bring in a defender or 2, and then because the thing is, the players that we actually have,
They're not
if you've
bad.
got a manager who can
that's what I was
actually
gonna say.
work with players and improve players, they're not that bad.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So
I mean, they're not Premier League winners.
but they
No,
might
no,
just
no,
be
no,
coached
but-
to defend
yeah,
at
you
least.
get what I'm saying? They
The
can-
thing is, some of our players look like they've never been coached, and no offense to them, some of them haven't to a great level. Like as in, you get like say Bellerin. I personally don't like him. I don't rate him.
I think he
But
can actually
he's-
improve, you know.
He
I-
did though,
I
didn't he?
don't, no, but the thing is,
'Cause
no,
2 years ago,
no, when he
Yeah,
when
when
he
he
come in
first
and he
come.
hit the
Yeah.
scene,
yeah,
like he looked
I
good,
was-
but then
and I swear he's like he's lost a yard of pace as well.
I
'Cause he was
swear I
electric.
said this the other week. He was rapid.
electric.
Has he even got speed anymore?
Listen,
No,
for
I mean
real.
serious.
no,
Has he
no,
even-
a few
listen.
people said that.
I can't remember
Listen.
the last time I saw him blow
he
man
looks like
up.
a slouch. Saw that fashion week stuff, innit?
Too much walking
dressing-
in heels.
dressing
Yeah.
like a woman.
Walking in heels.
He's got pigeon toes now, innit?
But like you see someone like him, he's come like imagine he's come into the Prem now, and like Wenger don't really do no coaching. So some of these players come in and they play, but it's just like they're freestyling effectively.
literally learning.
Someone like Awobi as well,
Oh.
who. But the thing is, you see Awobi, I kind of feel sorry for him because he's someone who
He needs.
see 10, 12 years ago, when we actually had a good team,
Yeah, he would.
he's not going to play. He's probably cleared 100 games, you know. There's no way he should. I reckon.
He's about 2 seasons. This is his second season.
Is it only second?
Yeah.
Nah, I think it's.
No,
I
it's
think
his
it's-
second
Check it,
season.
no, I
get the
think it's
numbers
third.
up.
Phone's
I think it's his
charging.
3rd season.
No, I think it's his
I'll
second
have a look
season.
after.
We'll check that.
I think he came in not last season,
But I mean, that's-
but the back end of the
The
season
amount,
before.
the amount of games
Yeah,
he's
no, I think
played,
so.
the amount of games he's played, he shouldn't have.
'Cause I remember-
if we were good, he's not playing.
I
And in
remember.
big games.
Can you remember against Everton when we were doing mad tiki taka? This is when he was
Was he
number
involved?
45. When he was number 45.
Nah, I'm sure this was last season. Was his second season? The season just finished. Was his
Nah,
second?
because think about it. Last season,
Yeah.
Alexis got number 7, which made it will be 17. That was last season.
Yeah.
And then the season before that, he was number 45.
Jesus. So what? 3 years? How old is he though? Was he 19?
Nah, it's probably about 20, 21.
I don't think he's 21. You know.
He's young-ish, but he's
I don't
going
think
World
he's
Cup
21.
though,
He's
innit?
going World Cup. Yeah.
Can't take that. Can't knock that.
But yeah. So Unai, yay or nay?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. But again, he just needs 65 appearances.
Which is a lot. How old is he?
What's his birthday? No, he's 22.
Is he 22?
22.
So he's not even. Like, he's young, but he's not young. If you know what I
He's
mean.
been around, what,
He's not a
3
wonder
years?
kid.
And
No.
if you
That
look,
type
if you look on,
of category.
if you look on how much has he really improved?
No, I think he got
No,
worse.
but there's not many players
No, I think he's got
who
worse. Seriously.
who he has.
I think loads of your players have got worse.
What would you expect? You don't do nothing.
Do you know what it is as well? Yeah, it's like with obviously that old regime's gone now, innit? But with Arsenal, when a lot of the players are doing wrong, there's no one there to tell them you're doing wrong.
Yeah,
So they just keep doing it and doing it and doing it
It's
and
like
doing
it's
it.
like when there was, because I was watching. I see one Wilshere interview and he was talking about just like general ones, who's the loudest in the change room, this that. Iwobi's always late for training. You telling me Tony Adams is not grabbing him around the collar,
Punching him up, bro.
Or Vieira's
What
not
the fuck?
choking him out.
Whilst being drunk. Whilst being drunk.
Do you know what I mean? Like players like that.
But
Like, how
think-
can you be late to training?
Things like that. That's where it
all the
starts.
time.
If
Like,
you're
you know what? All the time.
if that, then you're a sloppy player.
Yeah.
Then you take that shit into
Of
training,
course.
bro.
Like,
I
come
don't
on.
think Unai will actually just something about. I just don't feel like he will stand for that, because you know. You always say it always starts from the manager, innit? But if you look at how his teams play, Sevilla, how what do you call it, PSG, where the way they carry themselves and that, it all starts from it's
pride,
that
innit?
discipline. Do you get what I'm saying? So hearing that Iwobi's always late to training, I'm not even.
But
surprised.
I'm
to
not
be a
even surprised.
like you got like to be disciplined in a team, you have to have a level of discipline
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, of course.
Do you see
You
what
get
I'm saying?
Like, I can't imagine Man City that happened. Like players
Of course not.
showing up late and that.
Of course not. You
get
think
what I'm
Pep's
saying?
gonna have that? But this is the thing where it's a lot more like. Obviously, there's players that need to come in, players need to improve, but it's just that general culture, that whole feel. One of my boys, was he had some work event and they were at the training ground. He was sending me a few pics and that, and like he knows I'm proper Wenger out, and he was like, "Nah, Mike. Now I see the type of thing like what you're saying is proper true. Like being in there, saying like talking to people, and they're like, yeah, like dinner ladies and stuff." Like even down to like the tea ladies and all that who have been there as long as Wenger's been there, and says like, "Oh yeah, you know, we do this like this because that's how Arsenal likes it, and we do this like that because this is how Arsenal likes it, and the kit man and this that the other, the whole structure, the culture." We have to get his culture out of it because it's too laid back.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's
And a
not
new
going to be
team
like
needs to
that's
come
not
in.
going to be a one transfer window thing.
That's like.
That's not
a
even
big job.
that's
You're
not
looking
even
at
a
like-
one
you're
season
looking at
job.
like 3-4
big job.
seasons.
That's
Of
a-
course,
that's what I'm
this is
saying.
it. This is it.
I mean, I think we are now in a new phase.
No, but the thing is, even with you lot, like I can't imagine your club was that much like.
No, I think Fergie had a
No, he had a massive
major
say.
part,
He had a massive say, but I don't think it
But
was.
it was the levels
whole
though. Levels
like,
were different.
Even when he was there, he was still able to like say, "You lot deal with that. You lot deal with that." Whereas Wenger was literally
A bit obsessed with it.
everything.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Do you know what they done for training that day?
What?
That day but the same day when my boy was there at the training ground.
What?
He goes, like, cause this was what game? We had a game on the weekend. I can't remember who it was, but he was like, so the guys that played, some of them jogged for 10 minutes on their phone, and then just went inside.
What?
Players,
This ain't first team.
I'm telling you, first team.
What? They got their phone.
They jogged for like 10 minutes. A
training
few of them
ground.
mucked around on the phone or come away or whatever on their phone. Just
but
went inside.
Surely phone should be.
I don't know. Maybe they
A
should.
lot of
Maybe they
players.
shouldn't.
I feel like a lot of players.
Then
are
I think it's
gonna
changed, like,
have a
this-
rude awakening because even when I see them post pictures on the gram and stuff of their training sessions, like
This is like a jolly.
man, fam, we'll get pumped 5-0, and I'm seeing players in training like just laughing and
It's
anyway.
a job, innit?
You know, we'll just see what the new manager does. Hopefully, he sorts it all out.
Yeah,
and,
but listen, especially Arsenal fans, we need to the same
Get
way
behind them.
we were prepared to give Wenger 28 years doing nothing.
yeah.
Like he went, but how many years before
10.
he won
Was
the
it
FA?
10?
No, the FA Cup
Was
from
it
the
10.
It's like 12 years.
No, I couldn't be 12.
no
that
from
anything?
when we won the last FA Cup up to the next one
2003.
must have been about 7-8 years.
Wait,
The last was I think you guys, the year Vieira left,
Yeah.
which would have been
You know when he scored and he went like that?
5.
oh, we ain't scored. We did.
Can you remember
we
that?
did win the 12.
Can you remember
We
that?
did.
When Vieira scored the winning penalty.
No, but yeah, but whichever. I think that's 05.
The 0-0.
Yeah, that one when you
You
lot
got sent
battered
off
us.
Bergkamp,
But you didn't
innit?
win nothing for like 12 years in between that time.
No,
No, it weren't
between
12.
then and
Think
no,
about it.
and
It
then
weren't
the
12.
first
What year
FA
was it?
Cup
Vieira
was
wasn't gone 12 years before. Then.
2014. It was 14,
That's when you won.
13 or 14.
You won against Villa.
I'm telling you, it was like 10 years.
No, not
was
Villa.
9, 10
It was
years.
Hull,
Oh, okay.
and then Villa was the year
So
after.
about 10 years.
9, 10 years.
So
10, 12. Potato, potato. It's not
so
that
I
bad.
want to see that level of patience
no,
with the new man because he's got a lot to do,
But you're not
a
gonna
lot
get
to
it.
do that we ain't gonna see.
You're not gonna get it.
No, he's not going to get it, but
The thing is, he might
just
not
don't want to
even
be
be the
put
guy
on
to
his
get
back.
us to where we want to get,
But
but just
yeah.
to
Next
put things
stage.
Yeah.
into motion. You see what I'm saying?
alright then, cool. What was I going to say?
Champo League, or have you got something?
I'm just going to have a little pause quickly. Okay, cool. So when the ad break comes in, I'm just going to put it there. So that it's not in the middle when
I noticed the ads the other day, yeah?
it's not. Nah, you know what? I'll say that off air.
Yeah,
I'll
but-
say that off air. It hasn't come in yet.
I
But
was like, oh,
But it'll
that
come.
iTunes. I was like, okay.
yeah.
see shining eh?
Now TV and all that.
That's weird.
I don't actually ever hear the ads in it because I've got
you
the
listen
raw
to it on
version.
the- yeah.
So and if I'm listening to it, I listen to it on like
Yeah, of course.
whatever in
You
it.
know, I was
But
listening to the other day and I was like,
yeah, people. I remember when I first started getting messages. What ads? What is this? What it is?
that's what black people clock, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like-
They had
Yeah,
the
me.
till register.
they won't clock the content of the
Listen,
podcast.
they had the till register, innit?
But FA Cup.
Jesus, I thought we was gonna get away from now.
Nah, that's what
Yeah,
you.
would you
United
reckon?
fan?
Do you know what? Obviously, gutted. It's the first time I've chatted about it since Saturday. I've not spoken to anyone about it. Just ignored bare messages and stuff. Seriously, like it's just gut wrenching. It was all over them, but I guess just didn't have the personnel. Got Rashford playing up top as a number 9 target man, who's anything but a target man. With 3-4.
Was Lukaku injured then?
Yeah, he come off the bench.
No, what did Mourinho say about him? That,
And I've not listened to no press, nothing.
Mourinho said how
After the game.
when people were asking why didn't Lukaku?
No, that was before. That was.
No, but he was saying Lukaku kind of forced his hand. Like Lukaku made himself a substitute.
Oh, is it?
Said he wasn't. He didn't.
Yeah, do you know what? Actually, one of my guys messaged me that saying that Lukaku bottled it.
I can't really see him bottling it.
Well, World Cup's around the corner.
Nah, but
Maybe he doesn't
want
want
to.
Maybe he said he maybe didn't bottle it, but to outsiders he's going to sit there and say, he's bottled it because he's not up for it. But couple precautions, a bit shaky. He thinks we'll sit out for that World Cup. But FA Cup final.
The final itself was boring.
Yeah, you don't want to see that in the final.
The thing is, Chelsea did not play anything that
They
game.
didn't do nothing. They just got the pen. Hazard got that
it
one run.
It says a lot about you guys too.
Can't finish.
The fact that you lot couldn't raise your game to like even like a 70% to just be like, I don't know what it is because you got the people there.
There's no urgency.
You got the people there, but it's just like you lot just don't want to. Like,
Pogba's got to score that header as well.
Oh, he has to score that.
Oh my God.
He has to score that.
Oh my God. How's he missed that?
Do you know?
I thought you watched it again.
I know. I see.
Remember that?
No. I ain't watched the full game, but I seen one or two. I seen the goal.
Yeah.
I don't know what Jones was doing. Position all over the gaff.
Listen, Jones is awful.
No, but you know that even the tackle, yeah, he's recovered to its all right
You
position.
need to make the tackle.
No. But if you are, why are you gonna swing? Like, use your left. You have to come around.
He
Surely.
never uses his left anything.
No, but I can. You know, if I use my right foot, you're standing here.
Yeah.
I can only foul you.
Yeah, of course.
Only.
You go
At least
around him.
I got to come
But
around
listen,
so I can get the ball.
This is Phil Jones we're talking about.
Yeah, he's pants, man.
How was he? I don't understand how he's starting that. I think Marino's falling out of Eric Bay. I don't know how he's starting that.
So?
I heard something.
Bay needs to
He
start.
pulled a sickie.
For a game or for
And
watch training or something.
I don't know
Where's
if
he
it was
from?
a game. Ivory Coast.
They didn't World Cup, innit?
I don't think they are. No,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they
I
are.
don't think they are. No, I don't think they are.
No, I would have seen a sticker.
We've seen something, yeah. But he's pulled a sickie, and since then
So,
he's
but
not
yeah,
really
the
been.
rare ones.
He's not been in. And you're playing this Phil Jones clown. He's awful, man. He's an awful player.
He's gonna start. He's gone World Cup as well. That's
Yeah.
mental, man.
How, I don't understand how he's gone over Smalling.
Oh my gosh! Oh, we've spoken about it already.
How has he
Okay.
gone over Smalling? If you don't rate Smalling, fair enough. You don't rate Jones either, because
Yeah.
but Smalling plays much more.
Smalling, I'd say is like 1% above him. I don't
you
really
see-
like them.
Nah, maybe 2.
Did you see?
But you-
I
he's-
like,
he's-
do you know what? He's got some big goals for us, some big moments. So
Imagine that.
Like, that's sentimental.
Imagine that. No, wait.
Exactly.
Imagine,
No, it's sentimental.
Imagine, were you just talking about Smalling?
Yeah,
And the thing you can say, he scored some big goals about us.
I know.
he's got some
but he's
big
not a
goals
good
for us.
player. These guys are not
Not
good.
even defending, you know.
He's not good.
Yeah, 'cause he's not good.
Though. He's not good. You know, like, come on, man. Been watching football for years and years and years. He is not. That man can't defend anything. How are they Man United centre backs? I don't know. Maybe under Fergie, and he gives them that gas and that sense of I can do this, and they have, well, fair enough. But anyone else, you just got to get someone who can do what they got to do. None of that gassing them up to be something or a workhorse. Someone who can defend, someone who can score goals, someone who can play in the middle. Like,
What is it about Rojo that people don't? Because I quite like Rojo, you know.
but he's a bit rash though, isn't he?
Yeah. He reminds me of
He's a proper South American. Like,
yeah, he's got World Cup though.
who was left back?
Hansel.
Yeah, he reminds me of him. Like rough around the edges. Hansel was better.
Yeah, that's
but
what I was gonna say. Hansel's better,
But
but-
he's that type of
Hansel was a
mold.
baller though.
He was, he was.
Yeah.
He was alright, man.
But
But
he
who
was
did you
rough
not
around-
buy him from again? Was that a German club?
I can't even remember, but he was meant to. I think he was meant to go Liverpool.
Or was it
I thought
Juventus?
I seriously can't remember.
Or did he go Juventus after, you know?
No, he went Madrid, didn't
Did he go Madrid?
Yeah.
he? Madrid. He was alright.
What was his first name? Was it Gabriel?
Gabriel Hansel.
Gabriel Hansen. No, he was good. Yeah, but Rojo, I like him.
I like
He's
him.
a bit
He
rough.
tackles.
Yeah,
he
he's-
tackles, and he
he's a
went.
bit
He tackles
rough and
hard,
whatever.
and I like that.
But
It's something in the game which is
I quite
appreciated.
like. I like him. I don't know why Blin doesn't play for you, like, you know.
He's a fantastic footballer.
Proper forgot about him. You know?
Fantastic.
I don't know.
footballer.
When he signed the contract at the
Fantastic
end of the season,
Fantastic.
signed a new
footballer.
contract at the end of the
We're going to
season.
sell him now, innit? So you don't go for a free, innit?
No, but
I think he's a fantastic footballer.
He's-
I would like to have seen him in the middle more.
Who blind?
Like a holding mid. You know,
Yeah,
you
I
got them
heard
holding mids that
I heard as
not
a 4
necessarily
he's
a
meant to be
cruncher.
really good.
but
Who?
what's that?
As a 4 he's meant to be really good.
Yeah,
No, I can imagine.
yeah.
He's a proper technician. Proper technician.
I really like
You know, someone that you could just see like understands the game.
But saying that, he did have a big injury for a little while. He was injured for a long time.
Yeah, but even when he's been back, like,
Yeah, I know.
he doesn't
I
play.
don't think he's to be on the bench.
And like I said, he's one of those that put him in
It's the brain.
in any position.
Yeah.
Put him in any
he'll do a
position, and he'll do a good job.
He'll
Do you
do a
get what I'm
job.
saying?
Put him in the preferred, he'll excel. He's one of
Yeah.
them. I don't want to put him on the same levels as this, but it's like alarm. Like you put him in across the back four,
Yeah.
front of the back four, mate, he's gonna. Well, alarm will be excellent.
Yeah.
Whoever's blend will do a job. It's the brain. It's the
I think
brain.
he's better than
But
Shaw. I think he
Of
should be
course he's
playing
better than
ahead
Shaw.
of Ashley Young.
But I would say yeah, I would say no, but
Ashley
the
Young's
way
had a
we're
good-
playing, exactly.
Ashley Young's had a good season.
And with the fullbacks, it's all about pace, power, innit?
Who do you want to see come in? Rose.
I wouldn't mind seeing him, but apparently he's not the one. Apparently it's Alexandra from
Juventus.
Juve.
From Juve.
And I've not watched much of him to basically
Who just came in?
some black guy.
Oh, who was it?
My man
Oh,
doing the thing.
Yeah. Danny Rose, that would be. It makes
Do you
sense.
not really rate Danny Rose?
I do.
Yeah.
I
Rose
do.
is good.
I do.
I never used to rate him.
Yeah,
but
for a long time.
he's
But
I
for a
think-
long time, he wasn't that
he's-
good.
he's
I
come on.
think he's a good left back.
Nah, I think he's.
good.
He's
I think he's good, man.
I think
he's really
Bertrand's better than him.
good. You reckon?
I like
That's your
Bertrand.
powder, isn't it?
But they got.
Hey, right.
No,
I think Bertrand's better than him.
I'm a big
But you know
Bertrand
what?
man.
I'm a big fan of his as well, though.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think
He's not
Bertrand's
going
better
well.
than
Is
him.
he injured?
No, I just
No, I
put him
think
in
he's
the
just not
squad.
going.
Yeah, just not in the squad.
Just casual not going. But no, Rose, he's not bad. Like,
No, I think he's good.
I
Rose
think
is good.
he's very good. Well, up until he missed this whole season, didn't he?
There was a point where he was on form last year.
Last year, I thought he was. Yeah,
last year.
Last year, but he carried that
doing
form for a
bits.
little while.
Yeah. I think like this year, it's like he's just not bothered. He knows he's leaving.
Yeah,
You know,
he wanted to leave
he was
for early,
injured.
innit? Yeah.
And then he did that whole thing in the paper. You don't remember that?
Oh, he just outed the whole
Where he
squad,
just
basically
out
saying
in
they
there.
need.
It's like, listen, you pay me what I want. I'm worth more.
He wants to win.
Blah, blah,
but obviously,
blah.
I heard him and Carl Walker got the same agent.
Oh, is it?
And let's be honest, Danny was a better footballer than Carl Walker. Innit?
yeah,
He probably knows that. So he's seeing my man going for 50 mil, probably getting paid close to 200 grand
and
a week,
winning.
winning
and winning.
stuff. I need mine. You're gonna be banging on your agent's door for that.
Trust me.
So
It might be long for Tottenham this summer, you know.
Poch is staying though.
Oh, has he come out and said it?
Well, the rumours have gone back to he's staying.
I think he'll stay.
This, do you know
I
what? This is
think
what I
he
hate
will.
about the off season. You know, so much rumours, left,
Yeah.
right, and centre.
Bruh.
Players,
Listen,
managers. Oh,
I just switch off. You know, like,
you have
it's
to.
so
You
hard
have
to
to.
just not like.
but then you
listen,
just can't help it though.
Get me? I'm not gonna lie. I might see something like, especially on my Twitter. I might see, Neymar shock move to Arsenal. I might look at it and I think,
That
You know
one
it's
I
not
just
true,
straight
but
I know it's not
you
true,
know it's
but
not
You
true.
have a little
Still-
look. Let me have a little.
He's still like,
I start searching Neymar on Twitter.
But you know what I'm hearing now is meant to be nearly like
Real Madrid.
30. No, what you put in
what?
Ancelotti to Napoli.
To Napoli. So where's Sarri going?
Apparently, Sarri's going Chelsea.
Oh yeah, you were saying.
Apparently,
Who's going PSG?
I think Wenger will go there. You know?
I've got a sneaky feeling he might
I
end
think
up there.
Wenger. I think
and
Wenger.
hopefully takes them into Europa.
Aye, can you imagine if? But the thing is, I don't
Now hold on, but why Sarri? Why Napoli want Ancelotti?
Why not?
What more? What? Nah, he can't take them and win the league.
Nah, I don't know.
You
You know.
don't think?
No, I don't know.
I
I
hope,
think you know.
I hope, and that's me being bitter. I hope they don't.
No, you know them ones where he's
Fair play.
you've got someone who's taken them there. Like he's brought them.
He's
up,
done as much as he
and
can do.
He's done as much, but then Ancelotti, he might not
It's the
have been able
experience
to
though,
bring
innit?
them up from there, but just that extra bit needed to win a title, he's got it.
Well,
you know, that know-how.
I
and
hope they don't.
experience.
I mean
Why?
Because I want
Sarri
Sarri
guy,
to
innit?
do it.
So,
That's why.
so you don't like Napoli? You like Sarri?
I like Napoli, yeah, but I'm a Sarri man. It's the same like Man City. Like I like Man City, but I like them
You like Man
really
City?
because Pep's there.
Do you know I tried to watch that Monday Night Football thing yesterday? I couldn't do it.
Why?
I'm not ready yet. It's
You
gonna be one of them things I'm gonna have to watch in like 5 or 10 years. Like, it's
when
still,
he's gone, when he's retired.
it's so good, you know.
Who?
I
Man
got up to
City.
they were just showing all the records and I was like, turn this off. Like, turn this off.
Man City,
Shot
I'm-
conversions,
Manchester's blue.
passes.
You know Manchester is blue though.
It's not blue, it's red.
No, it's actually blue though.
No,
Listen, it's
you
red.
know, I muck around. It's still red, but it's on its way.
Why?
You know, it's diluting.
You know,
What's
it's
red
like,
and blue?
you know, it's like when the
What's
sky,
that purple?
You know when the sky is like the sunset, and you see like reds and
What's
blues
red and
in
blue,
the sky.
mate? Is it like purple?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's starting to
That's
come
sort of
in.
pep colour.
It's coming into a little purple.
Colour, you know. He's got the Man City away top on. Look at this. That burgundy. I'll be wearing them colours.
Come on.
But yeah, no, I can't. They were excellent.
Yeah.
They were excellent. Like literally, they were.
Imagine that, but if we break down man for man, everyone, I don't rate him, I don't rate him, I don't rate
Like,
him.
the only people you're gonna say you don't rate is what Walker,
No, but people rate
maybe
Walker,
Otamendi, maybe Delph. Everyone else.
But imagine that he's got them playing.
Exactly.
Do you hear what he said about the running?
No.
He's just like, one thing he can't forgive. He's like, he can forgive people giving the ball away. He can forgive people missing opportunities. But the one thing you can't forgive is people not running for their teammates.
Mate,
And I was just looking, I was just like,
that's it there.
Imagine that culture.
That's it there.
yeah.
I know I have to run for my mate. I have to, or I ain't gonna play.
What did you take you say?
Shimei.
I've probably never seen that before, you know.
Never.
No.
It's this little one that I hide away.
What?
No, I'm not hiding it. It's just there, isn't it? You see it. But yeah, I need to get the rest of the kids' names on.
You know what I mean? Just 'cause
Yeah,
you
for
think
real.
it
When they
comes
get
at
old
anyone.
enough,
No, they
start
say, no.
praying. Like, what's going on?
Shimei's always like, look, daddy's only got my name. Like, allow it, man. Even like her school friends are like, why have you only got Shimei's name?
Oh, mate, yeah.
I'm like, huh? Ain't you got to go in the school line?
You know what I mean? There'll be some
So,
books.
what was I going to say? Yeah. Sum up Pogba's season for you. Okay, looking back now on
Definitely.
his he's been back 2 years now.
2 years, 2 years.
Two.
Looking back on his 2 years, are you underwhelmed or you're okay with what he's given?
Do you know what? I'm going to say a couple things about Pogba and United, because a lot of people, my view on the whole thing is my expectations are not up here. Like, they're not up there. Price tag obviously blows your mind. 80 mil, 90 mil, whatever. He's got to do this, he's got to do that. He's a centre midfielder. When does that ever happen? First season was very meh. Second season started off strong, but it was inconsistency. That's what I've got to say. It's inconsistencies. Because if you look at his stats, I think he got 11 assists, 6 goals or something like that. That's in the Prem. That's kind of in par with the other big names in them positions. But he weren't doing it as often as he should have. And I feel a couple of games he just went missing. So inconsistencies. But is he gonna? I don't even know if he's gonna stick around. There's talks of him going on.
Yeah.
But
And
you know
if
what?
he goes,
you know
he
what it
goes.
is? I actually like Pogba, you know.
I do as well. I want him to be a
I
world
like
beater.
Pogba, but if I have to be honest, as much as I like him, as much as I think he's got everything here,
Yeah.
he just flatters to deceive a lot, and it's so annoying because I was proper championing for Pogba, you know.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't do it enough.
Stop, let's
Like
say it's
in a
not.
game, shout out Scotty. Scotty was we were talking in the group. Sorry, off the topic. It just comes.
Shout out
comes
Scotty,
to
though.
mind.
Shout out Scotty too
We were
hot.
talking in the group, and he was saying how we were talking about Kane and blah blah blah, and Scotty was like, "Oh yeah, Daps, tell Spence." I was proper shouting at the radio because he listened to the podcast on the way to work, innit? I was proper shouting at the radio when they were talking about
Who's this? Us?
yeah, when we were talking about Kane in the big moments.
Yeah.
has it done anything? Because
Yeah.
we just happened to in another one of my groups, we just happened to be talking about that,
Yeah.
and then he was just like, yeah, this is what they were saying on the pod and blah 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 blah. So yeah,
You know, I think
a lot of people. Hey, captain, are we having that?
I'm not English.
I
Who's our
ain't English,
captain? Who's our captain? We need to find that out. No, it don't make sense to me. I understand why they done it, but it don't make sense to me.
I've never liked a striker
Yeah.
being a captain.
But what about Shearer?
Different
thing
in
is,
the sense of you see with Shearer
that's
though.
different because
Shearer had a personality.
Yeah.
I don't feel Kane. I don't know. No. But
No,
he
I
had
get you, I get
a
you.
presence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like again, I don't really like leaders up top, but he was a leader. Do you see what I'm saying? But what made it easier with him having the armband is you had a lot of leaders
In the
behind
picture,
him.
Yeah.
So a lot of it maybe was just kind of for show as well. But you've got people who are organising anyway. Like, do you know what's funny? Because there was something I see on Twitter when they were showing from '96, and it was like everyone just singing the anthem before the semis against Germany, and so it pans out and it shows all the players, and I looked at it and I thought, you know what,
people
this
like
is
Ince.
mad. Like, Ince was in there.
Batty.
Not in that one, but yeah, he was in that era, but he wasn't.
Oh,
but
he was
like
98.
Ince,
we're showing them there.
Sheringham was in there,
Shearer.
McManaman, Stuart Pearce,
Anderton in that
Tony
team.
Adams, Darren Anderton, Gascoigne, David Seaman.
Had a proper
But
team,
I'm
innit?
looking, and I'm thinking that's a leader. That's a man. That's presence.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
going through it. But then you got the others as well. You got McManaman who was good on the ball and can
Yeah,
do his little bit. You got Gaza who was kind of like the wild card. You know what I mean? You got Sheringham who
He's
who
not
know-
leader, but he's a presence though.
he's
character.
like he's
Sheringham,
but he's
yeah.
class as well. Kind of like a Dennis Bergkamp, someone who's not like a leader,
But he's got the
but he can
presence.
but he
Yeah,
can
yeah,
handle
he's got that
himself.
presence, yeah,
Do you see what I'm saying? But if you look and like whatever England are gonna play, they're 11.
You don't have that.
You haven't really got
Yeah.
that. You probably go across the board and look and say, oh, technically he's better, or this player's better than that and that. But on a whole, there's no real sort of leaders. So again, Kane having it,
Do you feel like?
it's like
Do you feel like?
just because he's Kane,
For the-
basically.
for the
Maybe
purpose-
because they upset him.
Yeah,
with the
'cause-
tweet.
Yeah,
and
with the
that.
tweets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
feel like for the? You know what? I proper think it's got stuff to do with it. Like
Yeah,
they
but
love him.
That's
Why not?
pathetic.
They proper love him. Just give it to him, whether,
They
he,
all-
whether he deserves it
You
or not.
you always need someone in it. Like
Yeah,
Rooney
no,
had
but-
it for like
Yeah,
was
but
the
Rooney,
golden guy
but I
for a
feel
bit.
Rooney.
No.
deserved it
But
more
what
than
I'm
him.
saying is like Rooney was the
Yeah,
golden,
yeah,
but
no,
you
it's kind
need
of-
You know what?
someone.
Yeah.
I think they've just kind of made
Made
You know
Kane
what?
was
him
going
I
to be
watched
that
the
guy.
clip the other day of we're just jumping from subject to subject. But I watched the clip the other day of Rooney against Chelsea in a final FA Cup a couple of years back. It was
Yeah.
When
years back.
they beat us.
Was that when Drogba scored?
I can't remember.
I think it's got to be.
Rooney,
That's the only
1-0.
one in it.
Fam,
Yeah.
Rooney was a problem
No, Rooney
when
was,
he was younger.
Listen, when
No,
Rooney
he
was
was.
like
Rooney was a real problem.
up to like 21, 22, it was ridiculous, unplayable.
Like, I was watching it and he just gave the defenders a bad day.
Mm.
Like, and they couldn't handle it.
But we couldn't score.
And I was just like, and I was like, is this
Bad
the
team,
Rooney?
innit?
You know what? I was watching the clip. 'Cause I
Yeah.
couldn't remember the score.
Yeah,
I was
it
watching the clip, expecting to see the Man United goal. and
Yes,
there was
1-0.
no goal. But yeah.
Nah, he was a problem.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Is it worth having someone who's in the team? They might not play a lot, but
But they've got that
but
opinion.
they've got that the leadership and they've got the personality, so they can actually give that to.
Are
the
you
team.
getting at Rooney? Is that what you mean?
No, not Rooney,
So that-
because Rooney. But I'm just saying in general. Do you get what I'm saying? But then,
I know what you mean, but
who do England.
it's hard.
Is,
Yeah,
is Henderson that player for them?
no.
But he's not even like. I think if he was
He's
that
in the
player,
squad, right?
they would make him. Yeah,
him
shouldn't
and that,
be
yeah.
not the captain.
Yeah, him and he's not the captain.
He's not the captain.
No, but if he's that guy, because what else? He doesn't really bring
What
anything
does
else
he
to
do?
the team.
You don't pass forward.
Yeah.
Can't
But yeah,
dribble.
see the thing is, it's like I don't agree with Kane, but if I go for it properly, who would you
else you
really
gonna
give
take?
it to?
Well, who's in the squad?
Cahill.
No.
I hate
No,
him.
but you won't give it to him because he's a crap player.
Well, yeah.
But he probably is.
He
the
probably
next
is like
leader.
the leader. there,
No,
you
I
get
know,
what
but
I'm saying?
like, yeah, come on, boys, and it G's me up, and then I watch him just getting moved to in
It's
the
a
game.
pretty young squad
Like, it's
though,
a
innit?
bit mad, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's quite a young
average
squad.
age of like 26 or something like that.
Is Stones in the squad?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Stones, he's in the squad, and Smalling's not, and Keane's not.
Oh, I forgot about him. Nah,
To
he
be
ain't
fair,
got pick- I
I'd-
ain't picking an Everton man though.
To be fair, I'd have Stones in there.
No. I'd have him all day long. The reason why I'm saying that is because he hasn't played.
Ah,
Yeah, for a bit.
For a
Yeah.
long time.
He hasn't
No,
played
for a
since
very
like
long
Jan
time.
or something.
Yeah.
A very long time.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
Jones, but he's been picked.
Yeah, but
So
this,
it's something
that's
that
what I'm trying to say.
Lallana
Lallana
like-
ain't been playing, and he ain't been picked, so it's a bit hit
That's what I'm
and
saying.
miss.
Like,
Like,
They've missed
I
the
think
track
I'm saying
Gareth
something.
Stones.
What's
I think
the
we've got-
criteria? Nah. What's the criteria? Do you need to play games?
That-
Or, yeah. Just,
Yeah,
go on, you're in.
it did do. Intimidation by your permission.
we've got enough of the darkies. Let's get some more of these.
Yeah, basically. But
That's a mess. I'm not. I do generally want England to do well.
I
But
don't.
I can't get behind this team.
I don't.
There's nothing there. We know you.
Aye, some people aren't happy with you, you know.
Why?
What, the last pod?
Yeah.
Jesus.
In the other group, they were like, "No, that's a proper crap comment." Like, they were like, you know, when you said, I really hope England go out,
Yeah.
but all the black players do well."
It's just how I felt at the
I
time.
don't know about me, but the thing is, and the people that said that were like the white guys in the group, and they were like, "No, that's a proper crap comment. Yeah, I don't like that. Blah blah blah." And I said, "But did you listen to everything else, or did you just hear that one bit?"
We just heard that one
Like,
bit.
but I know they did. But the thing is, I didn't want to get into it because if I'd got into it there,
It's a problem.
because I agree with your point, innit? But so if I'd got into it, it would have just been like, "Nah, Daps, man," like blah blah. Then we would have lost the list.
Don't get me. There's one or two players who I like
Like who?
who I shouting like Stones, for instance. I like
Yeah,
Stones.
you did like him.
There's some
Wait, you
players I
like
like,
Stones?
but
He's C, innit?
there's
So what does that mean?
but for me, do you know
It's
what?
enough for me.
Do you know what I
Starting
want?
off.
Because if we can say it's a poor comment or whatnot, but if if everything goes bad, like Sterling for instance is going to be a go-to guy, and your mates might even, I don't know him, they might or they might not, but majority of people will jump on Sterling. So yeah, I want him to do well, and I want the other black players to do well, because they can still do well and and get criticism.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
So I want them to do really well, so you can't use them as a scapegoat.
Yeah.
was it the Euros? I think you don't mention it on the thing, but it was the Euros. And Sterling,
The last one.
was probably like one of the best players, but just got. Or was it the World Cup?
No, the World Cup
World Cup.
2014, he was really good. And then the last Euros, he didn't do anything, but no one did anything for England.
Yeah. But then
And there was standout,
Sterling, yeah.
very poor players. Harry Kane won, stand out, very bad.
Like, you know, he's
Wayne
on
Rooney.
every single set piece now, isn't it? Like, he's
Yeah.
got that armband.
Oh, of course.
Everything.
Silly, but
I
it's
heard,
silly.
I heard he's driving the coach to the stadium.
Yeah, he's a chef. He's a chef, bro.
Everything.
Probably.
But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
so there's always gonna be. I mean, there wasn't a player in the last tournament. No, tell her that. I thought Lallana done well.
Dyer did well, man.
Dyer,
Yeah,
sorry,
Yeah,
no,
yeah. Dyer did
Yeah.
well.
Dyer,
And then he ain't done
Lallana.
nothing since. He's been riding that wave since.
To be fair to him, I don't like him, but
Dyer.
Carl Rose was Carl Walker was alright in that tournament, the Euros. But do you see what I'm saying? There's like, you always get one or two or three players, but then Sterling just got killed for it, and I'm thinking,
But they're on him.
Why?
Was that his first season after his first season at City?
yeah,
Because the media were onto him about
No.
the whole.
no,
He
he
went that summer.
was it that summer? No, yeah, it was, because then
But it was,
Pep
it was the
come in-
lead up.
yeah.
Don't remember, it was the lead up. Obviously,
Because
the
of the
situation with
money
the
and
contract and the
everything.
money.
No.
So
yeah,
they were
no.
already
This
against
was
him,
he's
weren't
just
they?
finished his first season, isn't it?
Not sick.
No, because Pep was it Pep took him there, or did he
No,
go without
no.
Pep
No, he didn't. He was
No.
without Pep.
with Pellegrini?
Or if that was the last gaffer, yeah. I can't remember.
Trying to think.
He's at West Ham now, isn't
Yeah, that's not a bad little move
Yeah,
for them.
no, because Klopp didn't have Sterling.
he? Yeah, he didn't. So yeah, this is his third season.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Sterling and Pep come in. And
But yeah, he just get, you know what I mean? Man went to Poundland.
yeah, I remember
And
actually.
they were onto him.
How can you get onto him for going Poundland?
Yeah, I remember after he was Snapchatting his house or something, and they were killing him. Oh, he doesn't care. England done this, done that, and he's just showing his car and his house. Man's gone home. Like the tournament's done, you go home, innit?
The job's done. Do you know what I
Like,
mean?
just, what do you want to
But
do?
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
But imagine something like that. And how many times did you see, like in the papers? Oh, Rooney's having sex with an 87-year-old prostitute. Nothing. They didn't say nothing.
While smoking cig.
But do you
know what
remember
I
that
mean?
picture of him looking like a
Smoking-
goo,
smoking-
smoking a cigarette, pissing behind a skip?
Yeah.
But-
Or when he got into the cameras, say it's a disgrace. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Was
yeah.
that
was
the Euros?
2010, South Africa.
Jesus, they've been poor forever. haven't
Yeah, long time. But this is what I'm saying. Those sort of things, and you don't kill him. And Sterling doesn't even go, like, he just plays bad, or he hasn't stood out on a football pitch. Yeah, which everyone tries to do. No one goes out there to be bad.
Yeah.
But you see, when Rooney's doing these other things, these are things which are external to football,
he
which
got-
you can kill him
He
for.
got
Certain
cheat,
man are
I mean,
protected.
he got caught cheating with any person in any micro or whatever the car that was.
But there was
What-
nothing.
That was last year.
Yeah, but no
Forget
one
about that.
really. But
Maybe
no
you
one
forget
really.
about that.
But no one really. But Sterling goes and, you know what I mean.
Do you hear
Does
about
something-
do you hear about the story though? Sorry, it's come out
With who?
about the England player that he's had a story about him cheating. Like
Oh, what they squashed it. I can't remember the proper
Who?
term.
Who?
what's it called?
Is
You
this
know
an
when they
exclusive?
when
Like
they put
the gag thing that what
yeah.
Giggs had.
yeah they put a gag.
Like
Basically,
Giggs.
he got caught with a prostitute
Yeah.
recently. I think
Do
it
you
was like
know
last week or the week before. They're saying it's Kane.
Oh,
is it?
really?
Yeah, because the person's got a missus
Is it?
and it's not Wilshire.
But any of them could have a missus.
No, but the way they explained it,
What, he couldn't talk properly?
I need to see the thingy. But no, but then when I was looking at it, he couldn't.
Nah,
talk.
joking.
That's right.
Yeah, he couldn't. But like all the people were saying, like it's Kane. Like that's just
Yeah.
what they're saying, isn't it? So,
What about before?
but if that was a certain other person, they'd
Oh, come on, mate.
call him out.
Yeah, if he was black,
going on?
they're killing him. But you know, that's the way the world works, isn't it? So
If he was
that's how
back,
it
they'd
works in
say
their
he was
world.
cheating on his fiance or something like that. He's suffering fiance.
What was I gonna
Yeah,
say? Oh,
suffering.
that's poor.
What about what we saying for the Champions League and that?
Said this last week, mate. I think
But we got someone new.
I think Real from.
Yeah,
Liverpool.
I think Real.
Ronaldo is the man for the big moments.
He is.
They
Liverpool.
got too many big games.
You know, I was actually thinking about that this
Ramos.
week. I was actually thinking about that this week. Yeah.
What, Liverpool?
Yes, Liverpool on their day can turn anyone over, and everyone's obviously thinking about like almost like a Salah versus Ronaldo, like who's gonna do it, innit? But honestly, I really see this game being won in that midfield, and I think Madrid are gonna
Liverpool
control.
ain't got no midfield.
Madrid will dominate midfield. I
No,
think
but-
Klopp will know as well. Klopp's not silly. He's gonna
Nah,
just
but-
sit him in,
I
and
know,
he's gonna
but-
kill him on the.
I hear that on the counter, like they're
On
just
the
gonna
counter,
sit him.
but fullbacks is where they're gonna kill him.
Yeah.
You see, when Marcelo's side especially, I think that's where they're gonna get him.
Nah, you know what?
Because
I think-
on a whole, I
I
think
think Real-
Liverpool's fullbacks. I'd take Liverpool's fullbacks. I think will be more solid than the Madrid fullbacks.
You know what? You say that, and I think the mistake from Liverpool is going to come down that right side. So Trent Arnold and Lovren. I think that's where the mistake's going to come. I think so. You think it's going to go like in the opposite direction, innit? That's where Liverpool are going to punish Madrid. I think Madrid are going to punish them down that side.
I think they'll just I think they'll just down Marcelo's side. I think they'll get a lot of joy.
Because Salah plays on that side as well.
Yeah,
Imagine
Salah.
exactly, yeah.
But I think
You may as well say it's not.
I think they might. It depends what kind of. It's interesting to see what system they go with.
Who?
Like
Liverpool.
more. I think I know what Klopp will sort of do. I think he's gonna give him the ball, and as soon as it's like a bad touch or sideways or backwards pass, can we press nick it, and we just got to go in and score. I think it'll be interesting to see. I think he's probably gonna start Bell on the left, just because he's got the pace to deal with that counter. I see Madrid just having it up in the midfield, but again, interesting to see how they're gonna play. Will they play with one holder, Casemiro, to sort of organise around him? Will he go with two in there? Maybe Kroos and maybe
I think it's
Kroos
gonna
and
be the Casemiro.
Casemiro.
Modric and Kroos, obviously.
Because sometimes they do like they'll start like out of position. They go like 4-4-2,
Yeah.
and then as soon as they get it, like Casemiro might drop off, and then like say Kroos will sit in front.
Modric
and then
is
you've got
playing a bit
Modric
higher
on
up, you
Isco.
know.
Yeah, he's got
And
like
he's-
free.
Modric's
wrist
been
roll,
playing a
innit?
bit higher
Yeah,
up
but that's
there.
like because when they do like they'll start 4-4-2, like say like I forgot which game it was. They had Isco, and
Oh, I forgot about Isco.
I think
He's
it
such
might
a
have been.
player.
I think it might have been Modric out wide. Yeah, it was, and they had Casemiro and Kroos. But then as soon as they won the ball, they kind of not even like a diamond. They come right in and just
That's you know what?
dominate the
That's
play.
actually, that's
Was that
actually
you?
mad.
What, who? Semi? Was it in the semis?
I think it might have been the Juve game.
Juve game.
That's actually mad
And they
how
come in and just dominate it.
Second leg.
you see formations.
Yeah.
That's another thing I was looking at the other week. That it's crazy. That you could say, yeah, set up in a 4-4-2, but it's almost it is like there's the formation you have with the ball.
Yeah,
and
in
formation you
and
have.
out of position.
Yeah, like,
You have to be.
like with the ball, and so you can be like a 4-4-2 because that makes you think the moment you got the ball,
completely
might go
changed.
like 4-3-3, and
That's
it's just crazy. But
Look at-
there's
'cause
levels.
It's the same like Pep. I know I bang on about him all the time, but like he'll set up like it's 4-3-3, but then as soon as they're in possession, sometimes he'll just go like 2-3-5,
Yeah,
and that's it.
Yeah,
Fucked.
literally.
Do you know what I mean? But that's what it's like because it's like in possession, what do we do? Out of possession. Our thing with Arsenal, going back to Arsenal again, we didn't really have
A
an in
transition.
or out of possession. So when we're in the ball, where do I need to be? What position do I need to be?
yeah.
Where am I actually playing? And then out of possession, like, and then you're just trying to make yourself hard to beat,
Yeah,
really. But
yeah. No,
I think I'm gonna go with Liverpool, man.
I really don't want them.
I really can't
do not want them to
Liverpool
win.
win. I really can't have Liverpool
I know that's more that like you don't want them to, but
Proper don't want them to win. But you know what? If they win, and it's like fair, I'll hold up my hands and be like, because literally the only reason why I don't want them to win is because it's another English team.
It's Liverpool.
Do you know what I mean? But I want Salah to win it though. Do you know what I mean? But then I don't want
And
Liverpool
Son-
to win.
and-
So it'll go
and
on
Mane.
Madrid in
And
a couple of
Mane.
years and win it there. I don't know about Mane. Someone's got to be a casualty here, innit? Salah go on Madrid in a couple of years and win it. Like, I can't have Liverpool win it.
I
mate.
want Klopp to win it as well. I like Klopp, man.
I can't
Hey,
stand
you
it.
know what? I'm
Jordan
actually
Henderson picking up
excited for this
that
season.
cup.
Who?
Jordan Henderson picking up the Champions League. The
Nah,
biggest.
and you know what?
I've
We
seen
can't
bad-
have
I've
that.
You
seen-
can't have that.
I've seen bad players pick up cups.
Like who? You got the Champions League.
Kyle Walker just picked up.
No,
the other day.
no.
That's different.
But which
Champions
which
League.
guy do you know walks up?
Jimmy Traore.
No, but I mean
he's not
like
captain.
Captain.
It don't matter, bro. He
It
picked the
matters,
cup
man.
up.
It matters. That first image. You're going to see Jordan Henderson
Nah,
with
man.
Champions League
Cahill's
all over the
picked-
media.
Cahill's picked up his fair few cups, bro.
Do you know what? Was he always that bad? I don't think he was. I don't feel that he was always that bad.
Who?
Cahill.
No, I think age has crept
I
up.
think. Do you know? What I think it was.
I think he wasn't always like rapid. He wasn't always rapid, but he had like a bit of speed to like take him out of like
Situation.
to get him out of situation. But now that that's gone, like other things that you need as a defender, like his reading of the game is poor.
Oh, he's got no
One-on-one
touch.
defending, he can't do. Do you get what I'm saying? His concentration is, I just don't get it.
Can't win the ball out of the air.
You know, I'm not even talking about. I've done enough. People think I hate him, innit? I do hate him,
poor.
but get me. I just don't think he's good. Proper don't think he's good.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan.
But last thing, back to Arsenal very quickly. Unai, we finally got a passionate
Gaffer.
manager.
Yeah, I see that.
Finally got a passionate manager. I'm telling you, if he does all that stuff, like takes his jacket off and dashes it at people,
Yeah, if
That man-
as long as it filters down to the players,
it.
man.
That's what it needs to be
that's
done.
it, man.
You know what I
Mourinho
mean?
used to be like that, man.
Yeah, he's
Remember, what was it at Old Trafford? He did
done
it.
it at
innit?
Old
Porto,
Trafford.
yeah.
He done it at Old
He
Trafford.
ran.
He ran to the corner flag. It's like, what's he going? What was that? I've seen this before. Man.
Your fans
like
were livid
that.
when
Of
he did that.
course.
I love that.
Of course. But you know what? Bruv, you just done United at Old Trafford. Did they beat us? It was on aggregate or something.
No, I
Goal
think
difference.
I
They
think
got
that's-
through
yeah,
anyway, yeah. He's a young gaffer with Porto. Bruv, run down the touchline. Do your thing. Do your thing.
No, mate.
Yeah, went on to
I'm
win it.
looking forward. Like, I just hope they get it right and give him a chance. Like in terms of transfers, because you know if they just come and imagine he just buys a bag of attacking players and then he just got to work with what. I just hope
No,
that
they can't. They
can't.
I don't think anyone's that stupid to think we need
they've
any more
been
attackers.
stupid.
But who's going? Who do you think's going? I mean, out your it's the back four that got to go.
I don't think too much will change
That's what I'm
in
saying.
attack wise. You know.
Yeah,
No, you don't
I
need
don't.
to.
You don't
Yeah.
need to.
We don't need to.
But the back, who do you think's going?
I mean, see, the thing is, again, who's gonna buy what we've got? Do you see what I'm
No,
saying?
people
No,
will
people will
buy.
buy.
Like Middlesbrough. And that.
You might.
Alright, like, for instance, say someone like Bellerin.
Imagine that.
I don't like Bellerin. Say they were like, Hector, you're gonna go. Alright, what's the price tag Hector's going for?
I think
As an
Hector could go
example.
for about
About 30 mil.
25. I would say.
About
It's crazy
30
because I heard Barca into him.
They're not into him
But
more.
No,
they're not.
they-
Okay,
they-
so who's paying 25 mil for Bellerin? Do you reckon?
Bruv, that's. Do you know what?
Do
This
you
day and
reckon?
age, yeah.
mil. Yeah.
This day and
I
age.
think we can get 25. To
I
30
think you can get
easy.
that. That's nothing in this day and age.
Yeah.
And you got to realise
Yeah, we can
how
get that
much
easy.
everyone relies on fullbacks or how big a role fullbacks play in football nowadays. He'll go. He's quick. Not as quick as he was, but I think he'll
I
go
hope so.
easy.
It's all that hair, man.
It's
Yeah,
everything.
just-
It's
he
everything.
runs, it just pulls
It's everything,
just
man.
pulls him back.
He just gets on my nerves. I can't lie. Have you heard him talk?
I can't.
He thinks he's a proper lad, innit?
I have to mute it.
Yeah, it's like
Oh
you
my-
think he was born and raised.
Yeah,
but
like,
but then
little twang.
every now and then, like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the bass comes out.
Oh my god. Nah. He'll go. Someone will get him. Someone will take him.
Oh,
Mustafi.
I think we can work with him for a bit. And see
What
he's
about Kosh? I think his time's up. You know.
I think his time's up.
I think it's sad. Oh, how can we not talk about Santi? Oh,
mate.
Why
Yeah,
have
yeah.
we not? Why is Santi not staying?
you know what? You know what it is. I feel like he after all of that. You know what? No, I'm chatting rubbish. I feel like if we offered him a contract, he would have stayed.
Apparently, do you know what it was? We offered him a player coach role, and he wasn't up for it.
He wants to play.
So what do we do? Let's let him go. Are you a fucking psycho?
Have you not given Wilshere a new contract?
I heard
think
he
we
signed.
are.
Yeah,
I think we are.
I heard he
but
signed.
just give Santi.
What
Give
about
him what
Ra-
he wants. Give him 2 years or whatever. Just give it to him.
and you know what?
He's such a player. Such a player. Missed him. Missed not seeing him last season.
Bruv, he's our best
missed it.
midfield player.
Of course.
Just
He's one of
give,
the best
Imagine,
midfielders
give him-
in the
imagine.
league.
No, wait.
just give him what he wants.
Imagine.
He probably don't even want much.
Bruv, he
He's our
hasn't played-
best. He's our best.
Yeah,
He's not
imagine.
even like.
And the thing is, he hasn't played for a few seasons, which, in essence, will probably give him a few
Yeah.
more years. Do you see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? A little bit fresher. Give him. Why let him go?
Mate, that makes sense.
It's fucking stupid. If I'm Emery, I'm thinking, whose fucking decision was that to let him go? Stupid, but
Stitch up, innit?
Yeah, no.
we'll see. We shall see what happens. We shall see.
Yeah, I feel like they probably just thought new manager coming in. Let's give him as much of a budget as possible. He's at the end of his contract. Let's not offer him something. But it's dumb. But we have a dumb club.
You
So,
need to get a keeper as well.
no, they've just given him number 1 jersey.
I read that somewhere.
They've given him number 1 jersey, and
We still need to get
is
a
it
keeper, though.
Mustafi got number 4?
Vieira's number.
Jesus.
Mustafi got number.
We're just giving numbers away.
Just give
now.
it away. I don't mean
We
nothing.
just-
It's like when we gave the pie number 7.
Oi, he had a good season with Leon though.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's French league, though, isn't it?
Oh, it could have just been you lot are rubbish and didn't
Nah,
get the
it's
best out of him.
Oh, well, do you know what? Nah, it's French league. It's French
Is
league.
that the
Because he
same
was
for,
under
is that
Van
the
Gaal.
same for Di Maria?
Van Gaal. It was Van Gaal.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe you lot just didn't get the best out of him.
Do you know what? Di Maria, when he played, he actually played well. But then
Yeah.
he's
You
playing
lot-
centre mid one game,
you lot
playing on the wing
killed
another
him.
game, playing number 10 another game.
You lot killed him, absolutely. And then once his confidence was gone, he's a confidence player,
Yeah.
innit? And I remember when he first came, he was buzzing. Remember that goal against Leicester, the little dink?
Oh, mate,
What
beautiful.
finish?
Beautiful.
I think
dink.
you lot even
I
lost that
was
game.
yeah, we lost 5-3.
I used to hate, you know, when you did that run away. I used
I
to
didn't get
hate it.
But it was happened quite a lot.
Imagine, you lot had Finney and Falcao.
He didn't do nothing. I think he scored like 2 goals.
But then he went back to Monaco and showed.
Started
Remember
banging.
against City, that goal he scored, the little chip
It was disgusting.
for
Monaco, in the Champions
Monaco
League.
in the Champions League.
Couldn't see that. But he was
What?
but he was awful at Chelsea as well. Because he went Chelsea after us.
No, but if you look at the teams he's playing, like
I don't get it.
Chelsea. No, you know he was injured for a lot and for a long
Yeah,
time.
but even when he went in, he was awful.
And then Chelsea was bad. Wait, was he at Chelsea after you lot
Yeah, he went Chelsea after us.
for a season?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he listen. He's 2 years on loan. He cashed in because we were paying him ridiculous money.
But then you saw the real Falcao again at Monaco.
I don't get it. That's where some people just perform at
You
them.
see man like Ibra just slap him, man.
You see that?
That guy was proper like
He
stepping it.
stepped on his. I don't think he stepped on his foot that badly.
Ibra didn't even care.
He's-
You know the ones.
Come on, it's MLS. He don't mean
the
nothing.
ones
to
you
him.
give the ones you give to your kids. Like, what are you doing,
Get
man?
out of here, man. Little cuff, the cuff. No, that's shocking. That's
Well,
shocking.
yeah, alright, listen. But it's been a good one. Alright, listen. This is not even football related. David Beckham, fam. Man
But-
showed up for the wedding.
How can you do that to someone at their wedding?
Man showed up for the
Royalty.
wedding, bro.
What did he do?
Do you see how he looked,
I see a picture of him.
mate?
What, looking the part?
Bro.
He's Bex. What do you need to do?
Yeah,
Dress
but-
down?
Yeah.
He can't.
It's
He's
someone else's
Bex.
wedding.
Bex is,
Bro.
But he's Bex.
You
bruv.
think if that's my wedding, security letting him in?
they got into his thing, you know?
Bruv.
They got into Victoria.
Oh, but she looked dull. son.
Push up face and that.
She never smiles, does she?
I feel like that's just her now. Like, she's just.
It might be the Botox in it. Just holds it. That
Just keeps her there, keeps her straight face.
Beckham's
never
the guy
smiles.
though.
Nah,
Beckham's the
He's
guy.
so guy, bro.
Listen, it's ridiculous. And do you know what? I was looking back over his
He's a
career.
black
now.
man, I'm telling you, fam.
Nah, he is. He's got soul.
In another life,
He's got soul.
He's a
Yeah,
black
Or
man.
he's albino in it.
But can you even say that?
No,
He-
no
he-
pigment.
he was everywhere.
No pigment in the skin.
He finished at PSG, innit? He finished his
Yeah, done
career-
PSG,
I saw-
AC Milan,
I saw,
Real,
Madrid.
I think
you lot.
it was this week.
Galaxy.
It was this week. It was
Yeah.
it was 5 years since he to the date.
at PSG.
And I was watching. Yeah, and I was watching it.
You
Can you remember?
cried. Yeah, I saw-
And,
I saw-
and they stopped the
I
game.
was
I
thinking the
remember
same
watching that match, and then about 2-3 minutes before he got subbed, because he
Yeah.
knew he was going to get subbed, he was just crying.
Oh,
Like, I
just
remember
bawling.
the ball's going back for a goal kick, and you know when you're going back into position,
Yeah.
he's just like wiping his eyes, and
bawling.
I felt it. And then
Was he that big?
nah,
I mean,
it's Beckham,
no,
man.
do you know? Because I always used to say yeah, but people said because you're United.
Nah,
but bro,
man.
you can't. Like he left us and went on to nothing but big clubs.
Yeah, no,
No,
I'm telling
Bex,
you.
you can't.
And what I like about Bex,
Bex done his thing,
and
bro.
what I
Come
like
on,
about
man.
him is that he was a worker.
People don't.
Can you remember
think
at
that.
Madrid, Capello for the first half of the season
Yeah,
said,
didn't have him.
"You're not playing.
Yeah.
You're not
And then
playing."
he worked his way back
And
in,
then-
bruv.
But he rescued their season.
Yeah,
Remember that?
worked his way back
And he was
in.
playing centre midfield in that.
Bruv,
Pinging the ball like 60 yards diag onto man's foot.
do you remember
Like a magnet.
when him and
Man,
Zidane
this
done
one-
like
oh.
a 60-yard 1-2?
1-2. Listen to what he said. A 1-2 over 60 yards.
Mate.
Mate, I think was he world class?
Nah,
No,
I wouldn't.
you don't think?
Nah. You know what? When I say I love Beckham, but I don't put him in that world class. I don't know why. I just don't put him in that world class category. But I think it was very, 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 very good.
I don't think he gets enough ratings, you know,
I
No,
don't
he
think.
doesn't.
I don't think.
because I don't think he's not that great on the ball.
I don't think.
For me, he's not world class, but I think he's very, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. And I do think he's underrated.
I think so.
And I think a
100%.
lot of that just comes because everything that came with Beckham.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All
brand.
the I got
personality,
ponytail, posh
yeah.
vibes.
You don't really
and all
watch
the
him
rest of
for
it.
the ball,
But if
but
you
you see what he
actually
done.
like technically just watch him.
Mate,
And
listen.
if you look at it, like people might say, oh, you know, he's not the greatest footballer, but he's got he can pass.
Yeah.
He's got vision.
Dead ball's sick. But there's a lot of players you can look and say, oh, he's better than Beckham or whatever. But look at the teams he went in, and he wasn't just
Exactly.
on the bench.
Yeah.
He was playing.
Exactly,
Like,
that's
he
what I'm
made a
saying.
difference in these big teams.
That's what he came around Madrid when he come back into the team, and they put him centre mid.
But Zidane, what was it? Zidane said something to him on Zidane's last game or something, and he come in the change room. Have you ever heard that story?
No.
You Google it or something. Like Bex is telling it. Like I think he's sitting in the changing room, and Zidane comes in and sits next to him, and like it's been a pleasure playing with you. Like these last few years, and like Bex is sitting there thinking, what? Like,
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
my pleasure. Like yours
Yeah,
is dead.
here's the time.
But do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
when you get
I,
ratings like that, I don't think he got the ratings he deserved.
He
But I
didn't.
wouldn't
he
have
didn't.
him.
Like even for England, man. Like he done.
He done. Do you know what?
Because England never do well.
No,
but I feel.
do you know what it is as well? England are pricks, you know. Like they're proper prick. I can't like even when stuff like
You remember
they used to kill him, but he was happy to go there and just be on the bench.
know.
They said, I hope your wife dies of
Oh,
cancer.
they killed
like,
him
do you remember that?
after the World Cup, after
Yeah, 98.
Simeone.
Oh, when they kick. Oh yeah. I didn't know they said that though.
Hope your wife dies of cancer.
Like, they used to have
killing
that
him.
stuff talking about his kids and they killed him.
Like
Killed him,
burning,
killed him.
like do up like dolls.
It was almost as bad as Figo. To
Oh no, Figo. God,
that was pig's head.
yeah, pig's head. Yeah,
Man's
yeah.
taking a corner. Pig's head's a corner. Who brings a pig's head into
Who
a
lets
stadium?
that- Yeah, go on,
Why
son.
do you have a pig's head? Man, just stop at the butcher's with a pig's head.
Yeah, I want the head. Right,
Yeah, give me the head.
No, just give me the head.
But what that got me thinking? We need to wrap up. The people ain't here yet. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up. Yeah. Very quickly, what that got me onto thinking is, do you know how mad it is where it's been your life? Because obviously Iniesta this week as well, and there were the pictures of him sitting on the pitch.
Beautiful.
130.
Bro, how can you? Have you seen the video of it though?
No, I'm not. After that FA Cup, I just kind of switched off.
How can you not feel that? Like till 1:30 in the morning, you're just sitting
Sitting
there.
down,
But
sitting
when you
down.
look at the video,
Yeah,
obviously they've done the celebrations. They're in the back, and he literally comes out, takes his thing off,
yeah. You're sitting there
and he
barefoot,
just goes and just sits there. And he was just there taking pictures, just soaking it in.
Bruv.
20 years or something like that.
Yeah, that's a long
Yeah,
time.
I love that.
That's been your thing. and
Listen,
you're just there.
you get a bit emotional when you leave school for like 5
get what I'm
years,
saying?
and you don't really like it.
I didn't.
So
I was looking at his
it's like
face.
dead school.
Yeah, trust
I was looking at his face. Obviously, he's a big man now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is all he's known. Imagine all of a
Exactly.
sudden, it's not there anymore.
Now he's going to Japan.
Yeah, and
Right.
that's just a jolly up. He's not going to be there.
Yeah,
He
he
might-
might. Apparently, I'm hearing. Oh no, because Arteta's not gone. If Arteta went, apparently,
What to Arsenal?
if Arteta was leaving, apparently Pep wanted Iniesta
Iniesta.
to be number 2.
He really don't want things to go, innit? He really
Yeah,
don't want him to
he
go.
probably don't want Arteta to go. But yeah,
I'm trying to hear that.
what else was there? I think we've pretty much wrapped up everything.
Who's your World Cup winners? Who's your predictions?
I think France or Germany.
France or Germany? What about you?
It's mad how no one picks. Oh no! Very quickly, sugar before they come and kick us out. How can what's he Nagogolan, whatever his name is, not be going to the World
And
Cup?
Fellaini is.
That's what people can say. Imagine that people
And
like
Fellaini is.
Fellaini, but I feel like he's going just because
It's
he
plan B,
offers
innit?
that
Plan B.
alternative.
But
yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
Has he not? I can't even say my man's name, but apparently
Yeah,
there was a
Ngongolan,
protest.
Nagolan.
There was
Is
a
Nagolan?
protest apparently about him not getting picked.
Yeah.
And 900 people on the Facebook group said they were going. Like 20 turned up.
Oh, you're joking. No, but for real though,
It's a
like
killer. No, it don't make
how
sense.
can you not be
But he
going?
fell out with them though.
That's
He fell out with them. He fell out because
Yeah.
this is the second tournament he's not gone to.
Do you hear why Icardi's not going?
Why?
Because he basically he's obviously number one.
Goals was ridiculous.
Yeah, goals.
You take him.
I think he got apart from Messi, he got the most.
Listen, he got 20. Yeah, he got 20 league
Yeah.
goals more than Dybala. 20.
Yeah. But
12 more than Aguero.
I think they don't get along with him because of what he did with Maxi Lopez.
What happened with that?
He banged and took his misses.
Yeah, but De Bruyne took things misses.
Who?
Courtois. Or vice
No.
versa. Or vice versa.
No,
Yeah.
but is it proper? is it proper misses or like girlfriend? Because this was Maxi Lopez's wife.
Nah, Mitch was his. Well, yeah, wife's a different.
That's what I'm
thing,
saying. Because you take man's wife, that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
nah.
No matter how many goals you score,
You get what I'm saying? And Maxi Lopez in Argentina is proper like
Yeah, yeah.
held up.
But he's not around no more.
No, he's still playing.
He's still playing. But he's not
plays-
going.
No, he plays in like Argentina. and that,
Argentina's
innit?
like, Jesus.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the man, you know, South America, you know, people put
Yeah,
the strings.
it's so crazy when you look at the list of people not going
That's
to the World Cup.
Spain. They'll bring Fabregas' fourth World Cup.
He's not
Imagine
going.
that. He's not going. Fabregas.
Morata, yeah, but I'm not surprised at Morata.
Right, yeah.
But I thought they still would have taken him because
Their strikers are not
yeah,
great.
Diego Costa once he gets injured,
And who else have they got after that? Rodrigo?
I feel like Morata should have gone still.
Yeah.
Because Morata always does well for Spain anyway. You
This
see what I'm
is it.
saying? Anyway, I've got to get back to this office.
What, you still going? You still working?
Going back, yeah, man. We've got some diversity thing today.
What?
We've got Karen.
Black people or
Yeah.
the dance group?
Black people.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, it's diversity in the workplace, so, but it's mostly.
But no invites, no? Come rub shoulders with the ACCAs. That's the association, isn't it?
What?
Your accountant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is there some ACCA something?
Yeah, but they're not going to be full of ACCA, so it could be full of media people.
Exactly.
That's even better.
Know your stuff.
There's not, at least I won't have to sound like I'm smart.
No, I've heard you in a group, mate. You're proper not.
Jesus, man, killing me like that, you know. Make sure you cut that out, you know. That was ripping me on the pod last time. Send it to people.
Listen,
they're like, oh.
I'm not really. We have to address this. I'm not really happy with the group chat anymore. You know,
Oh, what, just ripping these two?
nobody bites anything
I
anymore.
know, everyone's on it. Everyone's got to stop for a little while. Everyone's got to stop and then come back.
Yeah, no one bites, bro.
No, I'll bite every now and then.
Who do you think is the one in the group to take longest or to reply to messages?
Do you know what? Lamin will go missing for like a day, but then just
No,
reply to everything
no.
at once.
Yeah,
And then go
I
missing
know.
again.
Lamin is. I'll tell you what Lamin does. Lamin will go missing for a day, and then
Reply everything.
and
Bam,
then
bam, bam,
he
bam.
replies literally. He'll be
Everything.
reading it. Okay, ha. Bro, I'm like, right, fam, that was all.
2 days ago. You know what I mean? And it just goes missing. But I have moments on WhatsApp. Sometimes, like, group chats a bit much. I come back to my phone to teaching. I've got, like, 70 messages here, 100 messages there, 90. And it's just like, whoa. Like, where do I even start? Like, then you want me to download all the media? Jesus.
No. I think it's probably Lamin.
Yeah, I mean, he just goes, he comes in little bursts. That'll go.
Yeah, but that's it. When you live that Floyd Mayweather lifestyle,
Yeah, I
bro.
guess.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think
Even,
there's-
even lucky that he responds.
I don't think there's reception on the chopper. But
For
yeah,
real. He must have a private phone up.
that'll be it. Hashtag counterattack podcast. Keep the feedback coming in. Like, share, subscribe. The YouTube. Hopefully, I normally put the YouTube out a bit later, but I might just drop it on Friday as well.
What, do you edit it as well?
Yeah.
Well, look at that. Accountant, editor. It's all in the house.
Trust
Black
me.
power, man.
Trust me.
Wakanda
forever.
forever.
But yeah, hashtag counterattack podcast on the counterattack on Instagram on the counter save, but it's all in the description. Yeah, leave your comments, man. Let us know if there's anything else you want to chat about. I'm gonna do a fans chat next week, so any fans, any Liverpool fans especially, want to come and talk about the what do you call it, the Champions League final, or any other fans, just holler at us, get at us. I'm gonna try to do it when you lot are on as well, like to get the fans in. But yeah,
Beautiful.
we're out.
Easy.
Peace.
Who are ya?